like to welcome my next guest to the 90 Day Podcast. She goes by the name Girl Brilla. This is Crystal Renee from the 90 Day Podcast. And how are you this morning?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
All right. And let me start off by saying that is a terrific stage name.
Thank you.
How did you come up with that name?
I actually came up with it from a coach that I follow by the name of Coach Stormy. She actually has this little thing going where she has her rich girls, and rich girls, she has a different meaning for it, but my meaning for it is rich means real, independent, courageous, and humble, or rich, independent, courageous, and humble. But I got that from her, but I just changed it up and made my own meaning for it. And then Brilla means to shine. So rich girl shine, basically, is what my name means.
Wow, that is so beautiful.
Thank you.
Thanks for breaking that down.
Absolutely.
Now, you have many talents.
Yes.
Please share with us what they are and which talent is relevant to what you are currently pursuing now.
Okay. So I went to school. I went to a performing arts high school. Middle school, I was doing performing arts as well. There was a program that came in our middle school, and they used to put on shows and stuff like that. So I did it every year from 5th grade to 8th grade. And then when I got in 8th grade, I was like, okay, I want to go to a performing arts high school. I was getting accepted into every high school except for the Performing Arts Academy. So when I got the letter saying I was accepted, I was just like in awe. So I went there and I majored in musical theater, which I did singing, dancing, and acting. I still do all of them now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a rapper, so I use them. I use my singing as well. I use my my different writing techniques that I learned. I use my acting when I'm making TikToks or if I'm making an Instagram reel, because I do have a paid partnership with Instagram right now. So that's how I utilize that as well. Dancing wise, we are coming out with some new TikTok dances. I'm very excited to share that with the world, but we got a lot of stuff in store. So I am still using every little ounce of bit of knowledge that I learned from high school, which is awesome.
Wow, okay. You have a lot going on.
Yes.
So now you said you sing. Are you a songwriter as well?
Yes, I do songwrite as well. I write, I sing, I rap, I do it all.
Now, do you consider yourself a ghostwriter?
I definitely can be a ghostwriter. I haven't really wrote any music for anyone besides myself, but I definitely have a few songs that I would rather not sing, or I guess if that's the right word, but I do have music that I have written for other people. I just don't know what other people is for yet.
Okay. Now, let's see. Female rappers are becoming more and more popular.
Right.
Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, just to name a few.
Right.
Can you see your name added to that list one day as one of the best female rappers?
Oh, absolutely. I actually strive to be one of the best female rappers in the world, internationally as well, because I know the power of my music, and I know it's gonna touch the people that it needs to touch, and they're gonna feel it and love it. And I already know that I'm gonna be bigger than I even expect to be, but that's definitely the goal. It's no other goal that's lesser than that. That's the only goal we're shooting for.
Okay. Now, I know you did mention that you have TikTok videos and you have an Instagram reel. Can you let people know your Instagram page and your TikTok page so that they are able to follow you?
Absolutely. My Instagram is Rich Girl Brilla. That's RICH girl, and then Brilla, BRILLA. All of that is together. And then TikTok is the same thing.
Okay. And My last question for you: what goals are you working on to make your dreams a reality?
Wow. Okay. I have a lot of stuff I'm working on actually. Right now I'm working on a few different singles. I'm also working on a portfolio to put together for one of the biggest names in hip hop. I'm gonna go and present. I'm not gonna say any names yet, but I'm gonna go and present that portfolio to him, and we're gonna hope and pray that that's the portfolio that gets us signed. I'm also working on some sponsorship proposals because I do write sponsorship proposals, and I'm looking and getting a sponsorship with Belair. I will say that that's what I'm working towards right now. That's probably one of the biggest goals that I'm working on right now is to get a sponsorship with Belair because I absolutely adore Rick Ross. He's an amazing, amazing, phenomenal businessman. He's done so much. So to just even be able to get in and learn from him by the grace of God and, get that sponsorship, that'll be amazing. That'll also boost myself and my career as a rapper and give me certain leverage that I'm not able to get, even marketing leverage wise. So that's another thing I'm working on. And then I'm also moving to Florida to chase my dreams. So I will be out of Connecticut on the 20th, and I'll be in Florida, in Miami, doing my music.
Okay, now when will you said the 20th? The 20th of May or?
No, this month. I leave Wednesday. Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's time to go.
Congratulations!
Yes, thank you.
And
Thank you so much.
In order to make your dreams come true, and I had mentioned this on one of my lives, and I think it could have been on my last lunch in the conversation in the month of March. In order to evolve and make your dreams come true, sometimes you do have to relocate.
Yes. Yes, you do.
I strongly believe in that. I really strongly believe in that. And by you being young and you being so motivated and you got your head on straight.
Thank you.
You know what you want.
Absolutely.
And God has set that path for you. You laid out your goals. It's inspiring and it's encouraging to hear, especially when you hear someone who's young and who got their stuff together.
Right. I'm not gonna lie. That's not really. It's not really prevalent here in Connecticut where people want to just get up and go and chase their dreams. This is not the city where people want to just get up and, I want to go follow my dreams, So I know that with me doing this and like you just said, inspiring, I will post stuff on my Facebook and I have girls I don't even know. And they're like, oh my God, you're so amazing. I'm rooting for you. Whatever you're doing to follow your dreams, you got my support. I watch you. I don't even know you and I watch you all the time. And you're changing the game. You inspire me. You motivate. And I'm just like, whoa. If I got her watching me and her watching me, imagine who else is watching me. So I have to do this, there's no other way for me. I've been doing this since I've been young. So this is the only way. I'm sorry, I thought I made me cry a little bit. This is the only way for me, just because I know I'm breaking generational curses and I'm doing what I love at the same time.
Absolutely. Yes. Because you know how many young generations after you who would one day listen to this and say, you know what? Oh my gosh, she did it. And I followed her and I seen her and look where she is today. She's still humble. She's not, that type of girl who made it and then said, okay,
everybody.
Right. So I applaud everything that you're doing. It's like you laid down a business plan and you're following it.
Yes, ma'am. That's it.
And
that's
you're not letting anyone get in your way.
That's right. Absolutely not.
I was telling someone today, and I was telling not only someone else, but I was telling myself, when you start to elevate, there are going to be people in your life who would act like they're with you,
And they're not.
But they're not. And not everybody's going to be happy for your success. And that's okay. Sometimes when you elevate, I'm realizing when people say, when you start to climb, you're going to feel a little lonely.
Absolutely. You know what's crazy? I don't mean to interrupt you. Me and your son, because we're good friends, we were just talking about that. Me and Josh was just talking about the fact that when you elevate and because everything you're saying is absolutely right, and you're going higher, you start to lose friends, family members start to go astray. And I honestly can say that's exactly what has happened to me. And that's something I want to reiterate to my coach, Stormy, because she has helped me change my life seriously to get to where I'm at. And she's one of the biggest people who's like, elevation requires separation. That's one of her biggest things. Elevation requires separation. Yeah. So when you start to separate yourself from people that don't believe in a dream, don't believe in a goal, and they're used to similar familiarity, then you got to get away from those people, because those are the people that's going to tear your dreams down. And I'm like one of those loner people, not loner people, probably, pardon me, lonely people where I like to be alone. Like, I like my space. I like to learn. I like to educate myself on different topics and skills. So it's just like, for me, it's better for me not to be around too much energy, because too much energy can sometimes do too many things. And it's just like, sometimes it can be too much. So for me, protecting my peace, protecting my energy, making sure I'm staying on track, that all coexist with each other. So definitely elevate and separate.
Yeah. Plus, you need that time with God. And
absolutely.
And too many people around, you don't have time with, like you said, that time to reflect on you and what you need to do.
Right,
you
exactly.
A long time with you, girl, your mind could think back and could brainstorm and troubleshoot on the things, what you need to do.
Exactly.
Like I said, that business plan, what you laid out and what you got going on, is straight to the point. It's like, okay, I know my next move. I know what I need to do in order to make me elevate. Like you said,
exactly.
I love Connecticut. Don't get me wrong.
Yes, absolutely.
In Connecticut, but is Connecticut a place where I need to be to make me grow? Maybe not.
Right.
But it is where God leads me. And if God leads me to another state, then that's where I have
That's where it's at.
That's where it's at.
That's right.
Like I said, elevation is a beautiful thing. And when it's your time to elevate, girl.
That's it. That's it. Keep elevating.
Rise to the top, because I want to hear your music. I do. I want to say that she was on my podcast.
That's right.
She was on my podcast. I want to blow it up. I want people to blow it up.
Yes. And I do want to say thank you for even allowing me on here, because this is, believe it or not, the very, very first interview of 2022 for Rich Girl Brilla.
Well, listen, I want you to promote it. I want, when you
definitely
to Miami, I want you to help promote your own interview. I want you to help promote the 90-Day podcast.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I got you on that. Big marketing. I got you.
Yes. Well, definitely. We finally met up. It was a joy. It was a pleasure. And congratulations on all your future success.
Thank you. Same to you. I appreciate you doing this. I really do. I know I told you already, but we don't get opportunities like this. So I really, really appreciate you doing this. I really do.
I appreciate having you on the 90-Day podcast. This is Crystal Renee showing my girl, Rich Girl Brilla, much love. Ma'am. And listen, rise to the top as high as you can. You are an hero. You are an hero.
Thank you. That's right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Enjoy your day.
Thank you. Same to you. Thank you for having me.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Well, that concludes my interview. And listen, let me tell y'all, there's no stopping us. There is no stopping us. There's no stopping this 90-Day podcast. We are going to continue to grow. We are going to continue to have more interviews with people who are trying to make a difference, who are going to make a difference, who will make a difference in this world, who are trying their very best to break out of this cycle of depression and poverty and loneliness, who want to succeed, who want to do better in their life. This is Crystal Renee. I am so happy. I am so blessed. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.